Merry Christmas everyone. Look what I got for Christmas. I got a hat. I'm going to keep the label on it so everybody can see it and they'll know I got it from Christmas, and it's a brand new hat. Don't what you think? I think that's just fine. Now, I also got an advent calendar, and every day there is a fact about the solar system. So I decided to make a short film of each of these facts. And today, facts 1 to 4. The other facts will come in due course. The moon's gravity is much weaker than that of the Earth, and the moon's gravity is not strong enough to hold down an atmosphere. So if you're launching a golf ball on the moon, a few things you'll observe. You won't hear the crack of the club hitting the ball. You will see the ball staying aloft for longer because the gravity is so much weaker. And because there's no air or atmosphere, there's nothing to prevent the forward motion of the ball. As a result, the ball can travel 2.5 miles on the moon for an average golfer. Also, you can have no wind on the moon. And this is the current mission to Jupiter. Spacecraft Juno orbiting Jupiter, sending back data about Jupiter's interior. There you can see the large solar panels collecting energy from the sun, changing the energy into electrical energy for Juno's instruments. This mission will come to an end in a couple of years' time. An asteroid is a rocky body that orbits the sun between mainly between Mars and Jupiter. If you look at the illustration of this, it looks like that you've got a great deal of rubble between Jupiter and Mars, and it would be impossible for a spacecraft like Juno to get through that rubble. Well, it's not quite like that. Remember, between these two orbits there's a distance of 550 kilometres, which means there's a great deal of space between two asteroids. The average space between asteroids is far, far greater than the distance between Earth and the Moon. So there's plenty of space to get through. Asteroids can be very large. This is the most famous one, Ceres. Look at the size of that. Question I'm often asked is it possible for an asteroid to become dislodged from the belt and come crashing into Earth on its way to the Sun? Well, Uranus is 20 times further out from the Sun than the Earth, so its path around the Sun, or its orbit, is 20 times longer. Not just that. The further a planet is from the Sun, the slower the planet goes, and Uranus' speed is approximately 1/4 of that of the Earth's speed. So the path Uranus has to travel around the Earth is 20 times longer than the Earth's path. It's travelling 1/4 of the speed of Earth, and that gives you a period of 80, or a factor of 80. I'm just using approximates, and we see here that it's actually 84 years. So that is the reasoning. That can be predicted. You could ask yourself, well, why does a planet go slower the further it is from the Earth? Or the further it is from the Sun, I should say. Well, that's the laws of physics for you. Once again, Merry Christmas, and I hope you enjoyed that video. Days 5 to 8 will come in due course, probably on the New Year or maybe just before that, and the other days will come, I would say, as the days and weeks after the New Year. I hope you enjoyed that though, and if you did enjoy it, look again at days 5 to 8. Thank you very much, and thanks for watching the Young Scottish Physicist.